Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing the Focus Ninja of every single Ninjago season. Now, as I'm sure every Ninjago fan knows, every Ninjago season, at least for the most part, has what is known as a Focus Ninja. The Focus Ninja traditionally takes up the most amount of screen time during their given season, and the entire storyline is generally revolving around them. In determining which ninja is the focus of any specific season though, well, that's where the messy part comes into play. And for some Ninjago seasons, it is easier to figure out than others. Some Ninjago seasons make it very clear who the Focus Ninja is. They either have their face on the box art of the Ninjago sets associated with said season, or in the case of earlier seasons, maybe their face appears on the intro and the previously on Ninjago segments. Either way, there are methods in place to figure out who the Focus Ninja is of each individual season, and I will just be giving you guys my thoughts in today's video. So for the pilot season, I think it's very obvious who the Focus Ninja is. That is obviously Kai. He was the main character of the entirety of the pilot episodes for Ninjago, and his face does appear on the box art for the Ninjago 2011 sets. We followed the entire story from his perspective, and I don't feel like anyone would argue that Kai is indeed the focus of the Ninjago pilot episodes. In Season 1 though, that's where it starts to get a little bit messy, because Season 1 is more or less a team season, but I have to pick one ninja, so here we go. In my opinion, Season 1, Rise of the Snakes, has two main ninja. The first one being Kai, obviously carried over from the pilots, but his face does appear on the box art for the first wave of Ninjago Season 1 sets. And the storyline follows Kai to an extent, up until episode 10, where by the end of the episode, the focus would shift from Kai to Lloyd. At least that's my argument. From that point on, Lloyd was the Green Ninja, and as such, he became the main ninja, the focus of Season 1, and the later wave of Ninjago Season 1 sets would replicate this, as the box changed from Kai wearing green to Lloyd wearing green. So in my opinion, during Season 1, the focus shifted from Kai to Lloyd. By the time that Season 2 rolled around though, Legacy of the Green Ninja, yeah, it's all about the Green Ninja, or in this case, the Gold Ninja, as the entirety of the Season 2 sets had Lloyd's face plastered on them in his new Golden Ninja form. So obviously Lloyd is the Focus Ninja of Season 2, and the season itself consistently builds up his character. From aging him up and having him become the Golden Ninja, this is very much a Lloyd season. Season 3 Rebooted is also very easy to determine. The main ninja is Zane. His face appears on the box art and his face appears in the intro, and with the themes of Nindroids, technology, and everything in between, Zane is the perfect fit. During Season 4, in my opinion, this is where things start to get a little bit messy, because in my opinion, the main ninja for Season 4, the Tournament of Elements, is Kai. First of all, his face does appear on the box art for every Season 4 set, and he is the one in the intro and the previously on Ninjago segment for this season. Not only that, but the season does focus on Kai to an extent, whether it be him starting a romance with Skylar, or him learning more about his parents, or diving deeper into his jealousy of Lloyd. I feel like Kai is the main ninja of Season 4, but admittedly he doesn't really have the spotlight as much as he probably should, and I can see why a lot of people feel like Season 4 doesn't have a focus ninja, because the season also focuses on characters like Zane and Lloyd quite a bit, but in my opinion, it's Kai. Season 5 Possession, like Season 4, is very similar in the sense that people like to argue regarding who the focus ninja is. In my opinion, it's Lloyd, and I've always felt this way. For one, Lloyd is on the boxes for all of the Season 5 sets, and he is in the intro, same logic as Kai from Season 4. Not only that, but the entire season focuses on Lloyd to an extent, with Moro possessing his body and essentially being the evil Green Ninja, and the other ninja not being able to use their powers because they rely too much on Lloyd. I know some people would argue that maybe the focus ninja isn't Lloyd because he really doesn't have that much screen time until the very end, and while that might be true, he still is present throughout the entire season, whether it be his evil possessed form or his normal Green Ninja form. I know other Ninjago fans feel like it should be Nia because obviously she spends a large majority of this season training in her new water powers. Other Ninjago fans feel like it should be Cole because of his ghost arc, but in my opinion, the focus ninja of Season 5 is Lloyd. For Season 6, Skybound, obviously it's Jay. I don't think anyone is going to be arguing against this point. A lot of the ninja were picked off in Season 6 by Nauticon, leaving Jay and Nia as the last two for a while there, and Jay is on on the box art, he is on the poster, he is in the intro. So yes, Season 6 Skybound is a J season, no questions asked. Ninjago Day of the Departed is a Cole season, I guess. Day of the Departed isn't really technically a season, but it is a part of Ninjago, and this was the first time that Cole was the sole focus of pretty much anything. And it's very obvious, all of the other ninja have other stuff going on. Cole is the central focus of this special. He's on the box art as well, he's on the poster. So yes, this is another obvious one. It is very obviously Cole. Ninjago Season 7 Hands of Time is another case where we have two focused ninja, in this case Kai and Nia. They are on the box art together as a brother and sister duo, which makes sense. They are literally facing twins here. It's a sibling versus sibling battle. And also Season 7 does explore a lot of Kai and Nia's family, so yes, this season is a Kai and Nia team-up season to an extent. Moving on to Season 8 Sons of Garmadon, this is another tricky one, and in my opinion the main focus here isn't any of the core ninja. If you really wanted to pick one, I guess you could say Lloyd, but in my opinion the main focus is Garmadon, not only because he appears on the box art, which is always a dead giveaway for me, but also the entire season is focusing on the ninja trying to prevent his resurrection, with Lloyd ultimately having to deal with his resurrection towards the very end of the season. Like I said, if I had to choose a focus ninja, I would say Lloyd. Lloyd also does appear during the intro on the previously on Ninjago segment, so if you really wanted to, you could say that Lloyd is the focus ninja, but again, I feel like it's more so Garmadon. Maybe it could be the both of them though. Who's to say? My money, though, is on Garmadon. Season 9 Hunted is a lot like Ninjago Sons of Garmadon, in the sense that the focus character is not any of the ninja. Instead, in my opinion, Season 9 focuses on Wu. More specifically, the younger Golden Samurai variant of Master Wu that we see during the season itself. Again, Teenage Wu does appear on the box art, and while the previously on Ninjago segment is Garmadon this time around, I still feel like Master Wu deserves the spotlight here. The season is generally focused on him and him regaining his memories, so in my opinion the season focus here is Master Wu. But if you really wanted to pick a ninja, I guess maybe Lloyd? He's always usually the default. Next up, Ninjago Season 10 March of the Oni. This one is probably the most difficult because the show doesn't make it easy. For one, March of the Oni really did not have sets dedicated to itself, so instead we have to go off of the Ninjago Legacy sets, which are loosely associated with March of the Oni, which feature Kai on the box art. In my opinion, Kai doesn't really fit as the focus ninja here. Also, for the intro, we have Cole doing the previously on Ninjago segments. This season doesn't really feel like a Cole season either. And honestly, this is the most team season of them all in my opinion, but if I had to pick one character, one ninja, it would probably be Lloyd, just because he has a lot to do with Garmadon during this season, and obviously he does have that whole bit at the very end of the season with the first Spinjitzu master, so it's hard not to say Lloyd here, but honestly he's the only one that truly fits in my opinion, though like I said, this is the definition of a team-defined season. Now moving on to Ninjago Season 11, Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitzu. This one, thankfully, is the start of the easy era for guessing who the focus ninja is. The fire chapter is obviously Kai's. He appears on the boxes for all of these Season 11 sets as well, and the fire chapter focuses on him losing his powers and making that a big deal. That does have some focus during the ice chapter as well, but the ice chapter also focuses on Zane and his power. So I would say fire chapter Kai, ice chapter Zane, obviously. For Season 12 Prime Empire, the focus is obviously Jay. He appears on the box art, he is the main ninja of this season, and the season focuses on him and his endeavors. The season is also known as the Lightning Chapter to some, so again, take a guess. Season 13, Master of the Mountain, is very much a Cole season, the first official season to focus on Cole. His face is on the box art, and he is very obviously the focus of this storyline. And also, fitting with the theme here, this season is also known as the Earth Chapter to some. So yeah, Cole themed. Ninjago the Island might not be a season to some, but for me it is Season 14, and the focus here is obviously Lloyd. Not only is his face on the box art, but he also does play a very large role in this very short season, at one point being the only ninja that was not captured. So yes, this right here is very much a Lloyd story. Ninjago Season 15 Seabound is a Nia story, if you guys couldn't already tell by the title of Seabound. The season focuses on Nia's powers and ultimately concludes with her sacrifice, So yeah, this is very much a Nia season, not to mention that her face is loud and proud on the box art. Ninjago Crystallized, otherwise known as Season 16 to some people, is a Lloyd story in my opinion. Not only is he on the box art for all of the Ninjago Crystallized sets, but the entire season focuses on a lot of things that are specific to him. For example, Garmadon plays a huge role in this season, and also the main villains, the Overlord and Harumi, were very much Lloyd villains in the past. And while Crystallized is kind of the wrap-up of everything that came before, to me it is very much a Lloyd-focused story. And finally, that brings us to the latest chapter of Ninjago as of the time of recording this video, that of course being Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 1. And the main character of Season 1, in my opinion, is Eren. The story generally focuses on him, though Part 1 has admittedly been pretty Sora heavy. Eren will probably have a lot to do in Dragons Rising Part 2. Again, as of the time of recording, that part has not come out yet. But also, Eren's face is on the box art, so in my opinion, Eren is the focus ninja of Dragons Rising Season 1. And with that being said, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. Those were my thoughts on every focus ninja from the pilots all the way to Dragons Rising Season 1, and my reasonings as to why I think that specific ninja is the mascot of that specific season. Like I said, some of these are very much debatable, so feel free to argue about it down below in the comment section. As long as you guys are civil and respectful, I see no reason why we can't have some friendly debates down below. Like I said though, everyone has their own opinions, so be sure to be mindful of that before commenting. And with that being said, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below discussing all of your thoughts regarding the subject, and hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I had a lot of fun making it, so I hope you guys had a lot of fun watching it. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.